Hi everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how you can use Notion, which is a great platform for note-taking, project management, perfectly designed for solopreneurs or small teams out there. In terms of pricing, they do have a free plan, which we are gonna use in this video, and I'm gonna sign into the platform. So once you log in, this is what your interface would look like, and Notion is gonna ask you a bunch of questions, which will help you streamline the setup process. So I'm planning to use Notion for personal use so I can think and organize my thoughts. If you want to collaborate on your projects and documents, you can also click for my team. I'm going to click to personal use and I'll click continue. And this is what our interface would look like. And you can just click anywhere you want and you can start typing. So let's say I'm writing my journal and I'm writing about what happens in my day-to-day life. So I'm going to put something as journal. And I'll put Feb 24th, 2023, for example, and I can take this text, I can change the style, so I can make it bold, italics, or underline it. I can also click over here and change this into a heading, so I can put this as heading 1, or I can also use their AI feature and ask AI if I need assistance with my writing. So when I click that, I can go over here, I can fix any spelling or grammar, I can make that text a bit shorter, longer, I can change the tone as well, and I can simplify the language too. So I want to make this text a bit longer, so I'll just click something like this. And over here, the AI is going to help me write up some content, which is really cool and easy to navigate. So I'm going to click insert below, and over here, as you can see, I do have my text displayed on this section. I can also click over here and change the color of the text. Great way to customize the format of your writing. I can also click these three dots, and over here I can click turn this page into a private page if I want, which I'm going to talk about it in a bit. I can also leave a comment over here. So if I'm collaborating with my team and if I want them to review a certain section, you can also click comment. You can mention a person of your team. You can put add and their name. So I'll just put Tej. Can you review this note? And I can click send. And over here, we do have our comment displayed on this section. But yeah, this applies if you're working with a team and if you're using this tool for work reasons. So that's how it works. Next, you can also click the slash icon. And over here, you can add a bunch of blocks based on what you need. So we have the text block over here. We also have a page block. So if you want to add a certain document which links to a certain page, you can do that as well. So I'll click this and we have our page over here. So when I click that, I will come to this section where I can add content regarding that page. So I want to link that to the journal I wrote during the January month. So I'm just gonna write the title over here, and we wrote some content over here. I can also add a cover. So if I want to add a picture just to make it a bit more fancy and jazzier, I can do that as well. I can also add an icon if I want. So a lot of tools that you can play around with. And over here, you can see we have linked the page. So if I'm reading through my journal and if I want to access the things that I wrote in January of 2023, I can just go back over here and take a look at it. Really nice and easy. Now, the next thing you can do is also use this 6 dots over here. You can move this document wherever you like on that particular page. So that's really cool. Then I can click this plus icon, and let's say I want to add a to-do list. So I can click to-do list icon over here, and I can add some content. And over here, I added my to-do list. So I have to document and reflect upon events of the day. That is something I intend to do. So that's really good. And I can click this check mark and cross that item off once it is done. The next thing you can do is add a table. So if you're working on a certain piece of content and if you want to organize them in a table structure, you can do that too. So I added some content over here just to show you an example of, some of the content pieces that I would put in when I'm writing my journal. Let's say I want to organize my week and my weekly goals by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can do that. Like for example, on Monday, my goal is to achieve my fitness. On Tuesday, I want to attend at least one webinar related to AI. Or let's say on Wednesday, I would like to visit a networking event. So these are some personal goals that I'd like to achieve, and I just organize them in the form of table. You can also create a bulleted list if you want by clicking this icon over here. Then you have an option to create a numbered list, a toggle list as well. You can also add a quotation over here. So I added a quotation over here that says, "The only way to get great work is to love what you do" by Steve Jobs. I'm just gonna place it on the top actually. So I want to start my journal with some nice and positive thoughts. You can also add a divider. You can link your document to an existing page, or you can add a call out as well. And I'll put this as journal Feb 2023. I'll add a nice cover to it. I don't like this picture, so I'm going to change it. And over here, I can take a look at different picture options we have available and use any of them, or you can simply go to Unsplash and you can search for a picture of your liking. All right, so that's basically us creating our first page, which is us writing about what happened in our life on the Feb of 2023. So this is just a basics that would be very helpful to get started. On this section, you're going to see a bunch of different tools that we have available. So if you want to add like a quick note, you can use this template over here and just jot down some text. You can also create a to-do list. You can create sub pages as well. So really nice and handy. This is your personal homepage. So over here, you can customize this based on usage. So I'll put this as dashboard. So over here, I can have things like my yearly goals, my travel plans, my recipes, or any movie list that I would like to watch. I can just arrange it over here. So for instance, if I click movie list, I will come to this page, which again, you can customize it based on your needs. And over here, I can see all the movies that I would like to watch. So if I want to take a look at this one, I can just go over here and keep myself organized. Now we have the task list tab over here, which is a great way to see how your projects have been performing throughout the day. And over here, we do have task divided by to-do section, in progress, and done. So that's really good as well. We do have the journal tab over here where you have all your daily entries about, things that happen throughout the day. So that way you can keep yourself organized too. We also have the reading list tab over here. So this is a great way to organize all the books that you would like to read. So that way you can keep track of them. You can also click add a page, and over here, when you click templates, you're going to come to this section where Notion provides a bunch of templates that you can use to keep yourself organized. So for example, let's say if you are a small business that is working in marketing and you need to access some of their marketing toolkits, or maybe let's say you want to get access to their brand guidelines. So you can click that over here, and on this section, you're going to come to this page where they already have these pre-made templates that you can customize it. You can change the elements and add your own content. We also have a bunch of other templates for engineering, design, startup. We have the pitch deck over here, which is where you can keep track of your presentations that you have to show to the investors, and that way it is just a lot more easier to track. You also have this import tab over here, and essentially you can use this if you want to import data from the other softwares that you are using. So let's say if you're using Asana, which is a project management tool, you can import the data from there. You can integrate it with your Word document, Trello, and a lot of other cool stuff as well. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mini tutorial, and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, and I shall see you guys in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye now.